Hey everyone, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you watching my previous videos, and if you are new here, welcome to my channel. In today's videos, I'll be breaking down how to build a business case for a project. Whether you are a project manager, a business leader, or new to project, or just looking to pitch in ideas effectively, this video is for you. Before we get started, if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel and turn on your notifications so you never miss an upload. Let's dive in. So what is a business case? A business case is a project document that outlines the reason, benefit, cost, and risk of a proposed initiative. It essentially answers the question, why should we invest in this idea? The executive summary. This is a short, high-level overview of the entire business case document. It's usually placed at the beginning but written last, designed for decision makers who may not read the full document. It has to be clear, concise, and persuasive, summarizing the problems, proposed solution, benefit, cost, and risk. I will give you an example of the executive summary. For instance, for proposal, this business case proposes the implementation of a cloud-based customer relationship management system to improve customer engagement and streamline sales operations. For problem and opportunities, an example would be the current system is outdated, causing inefficiencies and lost opportunities. For proposed solutions, strategic alignment and benefits, an example would be the recommended solution will align with our digital transformation strategy, reduce manual processes, and enhance customer satisfaction. The executive summary example for cost and results would be something like the total estimated cost is £450,000 over 3 years with projected savings and increased revenue of 1.2 million. An example for risk and mitigation would be risk include data migration challenges, which will be mitigated through phased implementation and staff training. An example for recommendation will be, we recommend approval of this project to begin in Q4 2025, ensuring long-term operational efficiency and improved market competition. Business needs and justification. Now, this section explains why the project is being proposed, why it makes sense for the organization to invest resources. It answers, what problem are we solving? Or what opportunities are we seizing? And why is this the right time to act? Business need describes the current issue, gaps, or opportunities that need to be addressed. It could be a problem like an outdated system or compliance issue, or an opportunity such as entering a new market. This should be supported with evidence like data, metrics, or trends. So a good example for business needs will be the current customer support system is outdated and cannot integrate with modern tools, leading to a 25% increase in compliance and 40% slower response time. An example for justification would be investing in a cloud-based platform will improve response time and customer satisfaction, aligning with our strategy. Benefit overweigh cost, and inaction could lead to 15% higher and over 2 million in annual revenue losses. Project objectives and success criteria. This section explains what the project aims to achieve and how success will be measured. It helps decision makers see intended outcomes and benchmarks for evaluation. Project objectives are specific, measurable goals the project is expected to accomplish. They should be SMART, being specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. They connect the business need with the proposed solution. An example of the project objectives will be including a new CRM by the fourth quarter of 2025, reducing customer service response times by 40% within 6 months, increasing retention by 15% within a year, and achieving compliance with data security regulation. An example of the success criteria will be delivering within the £450,000 budget, achieving go live by Q4 2025, training at least 80% of staff within 3 months, improving customer satisfaction from 70% to 85% and maintaining 99.9% system uptime. High-level project description. Now, this section provides a clear overview of what the project will do and how it will be delivered. Think of it as the project's elevator pitch. An example of high-level project description would be something like, this project will implement a cloud-based CRM to replace the outdated platform. Scope includes requirement gathering, system design, vendor selection, configuration, data migration, training, and go-live support. Key deliverables include an operational platform, training material, and documentation. It will follow a phased approach with a pilot in the third quarter of 2025 and a full deployment by the fourth quarter of 2025. Financial analysis, cost benefits, and return of investment. So financial analysis, cost benefits, what does it include? Estimate cost, which is direct or indirect, capital cost, hardware, software equipment, operational cost, things like maintenance, licensing, staff salaries, training, implementation cost, which could be consultants, change management, testing. Expected benefits could be tangible, quantifiable, example, cost savings, increased revenue, improved efficiency, and reduced downtime. Intangible, which is harder to quantify, are things like improved customer satisfaction, brand reputation, employee morale, compliance with regulation. Cost-benefit comparison. Cost-benefit comparisons shows if the benefit outweighs the cost, which is often in tables or charts, can include net present value, NPV, payback period, or internal rates of return if a more detailed financial model is needed. So the return of investment is the percentage return an organization expects from the investment. It is a simple way to show the profitability. It has a very interesting formula, which is the total benefit minus the total cost divided by the total cost times 100. An example would be if you had a project cost of £500,000 and the expected benefit over 3 years is £1.2 million, the net gain will be £700,000. So to calculate the return of investment will be the £700,000, which is the net gain, divided by £500,000, which is the project cost, times 100, and then you get 140%. So this means the organization earns £1.40 for every £1 invested. Now, stakeholder analysis identifies all the people or group who have an interest in the project, who show their level of influence and involvement, and explains how they will manage or engage throughout the project. It's crucial because stakeholders can make or break a project. Winning their support early helps ensure success. Now, this is the table of the stakeholder analysis, which shows the stakeholders, which could be the sponsor, project manager, IT department, and sales team. It also shows the role and interest, influence, interest, and engagement strategy. An example, the project manager's role and interest is to oversee delivery and resources. The influence is measured high, medium, low. As you can see, it's high here, and the interest is quite high as well. And the engagement strategy for the project manager will be a daily involvement and reporting structure. Risk assessment and mitigations. Risk assessments involves identifying and analyzing potential risk, technical, financial, operational, and more. Each risk is assessed by likelihood and impact to prioritize attention. Mitigation is the plan of action to reduce, avoid, transfer, or accept each risk. Strategies include avoiding, mitigating, transferring, or accepting risk. Governance and approval. Governance outlines the oversight and decision-making structure, including the project sponsor, steering committee, project manager, and reporting processes. Approvals. Now, this shows who must sign off on the business case and authorize the project to start, including approval authorities, sign-off processes, and documentation. Now, we have reached the final stage of the business case development. Our recommendation clearly states the preferred option and explains why it should be approved. It summarizes the analysis, presents the best options, and provides a clear call to action. Purpose and contents are: the recommendation should restate the business needs. state the preferred solution, justify the choice with benefits and return of investment, and call for approval or funding. Thank you. And that wraps up our deep dive into business case development. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any future videos on project management, business strategies, and professional development. Hit the bell icon to get notified every time I upload a new content. If you have any questions or want to see a topic covered next, drop them in my comments. I read every single one. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in my next video.